things are happening in Durban. It's just that we don't want to work together.
When we're too divided.
Yeah, we're too divided. When I rap my maestro hip hop, you rap maybe your dividends hip hop. Let's mix it together and make it one way rap, which is hip hop, subway hip hop, and then we submit the same profile of hip hop in KwaZulu Natal. You know what I'm saying?
See, pride because we have too much pride.
Yes, yes, the pride you core. That's why people are not going anywhere. They end up taking nyaupe. They end up drinking so much alcohol.
Because man, they have to be look cool. You have to be cool, man. You think you're better than me. Man, when the show, vele ukuthi mangikubona nami ngikubone ngathi vele you are cool.
Available. Which you are not. Sina low adorance ukuthi I mina ngiyazi ngazi kakhulu mina. Yayibona lo iyona ke lonto wena puthe slimmers out la elento KwaZulu Natal. But if you go to Joburg,
yeah, I got dreams. Yeah, I got dreams. Yeah, I got dreams. Let me do me now. Let me do me. Let me do me now. Let me do me. I got dreams. Yeah, I got big dreams. I don't sleep, 'cause nothing really comes cheap. I be at the stool, gonna all day. Putting in the work, gonna always. Never sleeping on myself, gonna no ways. Giving in my all, gonna showcase. I got dreams for my baby. Yeah, I got dreams for my daughter. So give her what she needs in this world, yeah. So give her what she needs and support her. 'Cause see, I got a dream, I'm a man now. But it's more than just a dream, it's a plan now. Now where you can put in that thing, gonna try more. Until you find the dream you can strive for, or even die for. Dreams, dreams, dreams. Yeah, I got dreams, dreams, dreams. Yeah, I got dreams, dreams, dreams. Yeah, I got dreams, dreams, dreams. Let me do me now. Let me do me.
Sanibonani babukele emakhaya, sengiphinde ngabuya futhi with another episode of Ina Upopile. Nihleli nolumkelo wakazinyanga ke njengenjwayelo. Yabo ma ukuthi awaka subscribe page enza sure ukuthi ya subscribe yabo. Subscriber, click notification button, tshele nabangani bakho na ukuthi basilandele ngoba vele yonke esiyifunayo yabo. Namhlanje nginiphathele brother lana nje besikhuluma naye wathi hayi kunomsebenzi awupromotayo and vele uyitalent elisethe kwini. Athi ngathanda nje ukuthi siyenze lento. Nginiphathele uFat Capital. How are you my brother?
kunjani Pete?
Ngiyaphila
kagazilami.
Ngiyaphila futhi kuyintokozo futhi ukuba nawe e-studio futhi sikwazi ukuthi siwenze lo msebenzi. Yabo. Ngiyabonga nje kakhulu futhi.
Yebo, ngiyajabula kakhulu ukuba kuna uphophile. To blow up the image of hip hop.
Phela vele sipusha yona movement mfethu yabo. Thina ke lana akasikhethi ke mfethu balala thina. As long as you have something oyipushayo mfethu thina sihlezi willing mfethu ukuhlala phansi si-engage sikhulume nje ngezinto ezikanjalo yabo, because siyakholelwa ekutheni movement mfethu izokhula kanjalo yabo. The more sonke siba out there mfethu umuntu nomuntu akwazi ukuthi own space lesakusona akhule kusona, ngiyakholelwa ekutheni iyakhula ne movement eThekwini yabo.
Iyakhula kakhulu. It's like it's blowing. It's awesome. People are out there engaging with other people in order for this thing to grow.
And the team are very well leading the movement, because my say leader already movement yabo. Asilinda ngamuntu esithi khona umuntu oseza out there osazo dlala indima mhlambe sivele sisensimini already yabo. So ke manje ke nje for abantu ke mfethu who've never seen like uFat Capital, ungamchaza ungathi ubani nje mfethu uFat Capital?
Phat Capital is a rapper, is an artist, is a business ultimate person who grew up in Guamash. She was born in Guamash in Delani, so he ended up growing up even more further in Eponela, Chesterville in which is Ghetto Manor. So Phat Cap has been working like ever since with hip hop, since at high school, basically doing my thing, focus on business, which is breadwinner. And I've got up with and met up with Smokiez Beats, which is my producer at Smokiez Depot. So we escalated and we did the album. Yeah, which is the album is out there on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music. So Yobagila we now popular is to embrace my record for people to download and stream and get the beautiful music.
Khululeka vele ufike endaweni right kakhulu because lana sisazoyi unpack vele nanokuyi unpack nje siyabona suke from track 1 till last track kodwa kwamanje ngisafuna siqale sazi nje more about ngawe nje Phat Capital mfethu even nanegama lakho ngelanga mpela ukuthi ubani.
Yeah, Phat Capital is Eric Inhlanhla Mthembu.
Okay, umvelazi
avele enyandeni. Yeah.
Mina kusisho phela bayitsizwa phela ukuthi uyarapper kusho ukuthi ibongela sikwazi kuba nazo yabo. Yeah.
Umvelazi wavele enyandeni ungoza umniswe emvula.
Ayazisho ngaphela ke manje. So ke manje ke nje sike sibuyele kwi background yakho ke nje khona ukukhula ke nje ukuthi ukhulele komasho should vele ilokishi vele. Benjani nje upbringing yakho nje mfethu nje yabo before uzuhlangana even nane talent lakho nje le hip hop bese kanjani isimo ekhaya benibangaki family structure abazali yabo.
Oh yes, it was it's like 6 of us. It was my father, my mother, my big sister, my brother, and my other brother and me. So right now it's only 2 of us, me and my brother. So the 2, which is my siblings, my brother and my sister both passed away. So my parents passed away and my father passed away. So it's only 2 of us, me and my brother and my cousins, since we live in Bonella right now. But my background, I love studying. And a little bit of confusion because when you grow up as a kid, you see people taking drugs, see people commit suicide. So you take that invisible thought and you create in your mind and try to write maybe poetry. I grew up with that grooming image to be a vigilant hip hop artist. So I write about stuff which I've seen. I write about stuff which are previous and which are happening right now. But my family loved me so much. My mother gave me so much love. My father gave me so much love with good entrepreneur schools like private school. I've studied so much even though I didn't finish school because of like taking that, mixing that and try to monopolize that, try to put it again in the right puzzle. But I did create a format in my brain and in my soul to stick to music because music is something which controls the vibration of life, but since I'm doing good and I'm doing fine.
Hey, plus you are nothing without music.
Nothing.
Without music. I think about to nje bayifanela nelwane zonke lezi ngaphandle because music it's what keeps us going.
It keeps us going for real.
From umuntu nje ubhalayo even nanomuntu ko ulalele ke manje because you are not only growing in one part when it comes to that. Yabo so ke manje ubuthi ke you didn't even finish school kodwa I can hear ukuthi your English yabona yabo it shows ukuthi ngesomthetho as much as you didn't finish school kodwa you've been educating yourself. Yabo ngoba phela vele mina yabo mina I'm not a person fethu ngathi yabo mina I love education yabo kahle because it comes easy yabo kuzona zonke izinto that I've done. I think education is what comes is kodwa angikholelwa mfethu ekutheni education is the only key to success yabo. It is one of the keys. Yabo kodwa it's not the only key yabo and most people they get it confused in that umuntu uthola ukuthi uzokuthwala nalokho ukuthi ishi ngoba mina I didn't finish school shoot I can't do this yabo I can't do this. So ke wena manje obani mhlawumbe we like influencing you mfethu abakwenze ukuthi zithi noma uyithola ku kanjalo kodwa still yabona believe ekutheni you can still like become somebody.
Like most of us are inspired by overseas. See, overseas is the biggest with a lot of information. I dare you, if you say no, I dare you that maybe in particularly, maybe there's a lie somewhere, because most of the entertainment in overseas is grooming, as you've said, education. Education is a profile everywhere. But education, when you cut it, in most cases, you find education structure, which is you have to study to be a doctor, you have to study to be a lawyer, or whatever sort of. But me as educational person, I've started my way to be delicate in understanding the lecturers, people who write books and read books, and go maybe to entertainment level of like movies and watch movies and put myself on a movie sector. And then I created a rhyme motive to become this person who's different, a person with an image, a person with a vision. So that was my education, but it doesn't mean that if I'm grooming someone about things with occasional like business, whatever, I would say, you know what, go to business, go to like register for business and be like, have a tender and do that. No, maybe I'm creating something wrong. So I'll tell that person, you know what, go to school, and basically in school, you will grow in some steps or similar steps that can take you into another level and be something. But at least if you maybe break down into a percentage that you really can't do anything right now, then you can structure something else. But I always give the right trust to people to study, read books, follow communication, follow internet, surf down and try to find something which occasionally for you, which is best for you, because that's the best of communication.
Yeah, because schooling, schooling is not for everyone.
It's not for everyone,
we grew up with people who had a lot of talent when it comes to other things except school. You'll find with nangaphandle, even when we are acting, they are active. When you are playing soccer, they are active. They are active. Got the EKasi, and those people is gonna say sibalebela ngasomthetho yabo. Gcina sekuthiwa lo muntu dom kanje kanje. Esikhundleni sokuthi ku understand ukuthi every human is different, and uma ngathiwa nayo umuntu follows la strong khona. Ungathola na ukuthi uyisiqenqe because ngiyakholelwa mina ukuthi ngiyakushaya eclassini. Uma ungishaya kodwa ebholeni, uyisiqenqe ebholeni
nakhona. Yes,
and that's a fact yabo. Kodwa manje thina as abantu, because we are conditioned ukuthi we must think this way yabo, we must be like this yabo. Ngazothi ukhona umuntu who's like trying to make sure ukuthi sabantu abafanayo, exactly yabo, which is impossible because every person is unique yabo. And if you tap in that uniqueness yakho, that's where you're gonna find your power.
Yes, that's where the power is sinking. Yes, that's very true, my brother. Education is best. I always say that it's best.
So manje oba mhlambe ke abadlala indima enkulu ke manje for you to like be doing hip hop, because phela you could have done a lot of music, kodwa you chose this genre.
Whoa, it's a huge era. It's a huge era of biggest MCs like in the Torium disc. Like about Tupac Shakur, like about Notorious B.I.G., like about Nazir, about Pro Kid, about Proverbs, and like about Stoji T when he was to me in the volume. Like about Professor of the City when Ismail was still pumping it up there. You know, all this awesomeness of the old school era. But now in this new era, which is the trap material era, I'll go for like people like Aries. I'll go for Nasty C. I'll go for more and more. But in my candidate, I'll go for me. I'll go for me right now. I'll go for me.
There's no better person than you.
I'll go for me right now.
Yeah, man. If you don't choose yourself, who's gonna choose you?
You see,
you need to choose yourself first.
I'll go for me because like so much trash, like bending on walls, try to find the right direction through MCs, like in a warrior tip of creating records, creating EPs, demos, and you listen, and you're waiting for your turn to submit yourself. And you find it hard to go out there to submit yourself because the guys are always there, and they're there, and they're there. They touring. You can't even represent the small notes. This is what I have. And I'm not saying they're wrong. It's business awkward, and they're working right now. You know what I'm saying? But it's the structure. I'm in love with the old school era. That's the boom band.
Old school, we wouldn't be here. It wasn't for old school, but we are in a very old school. That's still like making a difference, because we are also show music when you are listening to old school and the new school, you can hear the difference. Old school, they were more struck about understanding. Other than mine, because mine says even go party. It's not what we are saying anything. You're not gonna learn anything. yinto futhi in this era that we living in esingeke sinabele futhi ukuthi iyadingeka yabo because vele asekho to that state of mind ukuthi sekuhlezi kunomuntu omile ngebhoma noma ngesibhamu yabo sesiyakwazi nokuthola leso sikhathi where we are enjoying ourselves yabo so manje sidinga wonke ukuthi ubalance so manje ke nani uqala ke were you a part of a crew noma mhlambe nje you started on your own wobani nje ubusebenza nabeduze yabo?
Well, I started with the crew at high school, which was called HBOC, the youngest homeboys of the CT, which it was me. I was called Crazy at that time. So it's Crazy Eric. So it was me and Tula and Bright. It was only three of us. But we had like breakdown because like high school, I had someone had to move, someone had to travel. You know, when we finished school, I was cut off at school. I didn't finish. Something came up for me. I had to like fall and try to discover something else to do because in families, you know what happens in families sometimes. It takes away your mind and mobility to focus. You know what I'm saying? But I did my best with the group and we wrote song, we recorded song at Mojapu's place and we had to cut down the losses. And so, you know what? Do what you do and I'll do what I do. And at the stages come out, I started to grow myself and write my own music as a solo artist. So I met up with Smokey Beat Lab at the Smokiez Depot and he didn't say so much. He just played the beats and we go along with the beats. I had to profile the lecture of writing my music and recording my music. And boom, the tape was done. The album was done. So for actually, I had worked with Tula and I worked with Bright. And I had never worked with nobody else unless I worked with my brother at home. It was like making a demo and just making demos like recording, keeping the potential going, you know. But the group I've worked with, it was HBOC. And I'm still down with them. I love them so much. If they would say, Eric, let's go back to business, let's go back to studio, I will pick up my file, we go to the studio and do what we do best.
Yeah, but you must be enemies just because you don't work together. Because you find sometimes that needs you to be in that situation. So if when life is happening, when are you busy trying to force things, most of the time. So it's good to understand. So manje, which year was it when you decided I know manje I'm going solo?
It was 2001. And from 2001, I decided to go solo and like to write my own like my demo and filing up and try to come up with the right examiner project. And it came out. That's the one I did, which just came out in 28th of August.
This year
on all platforms, it's all in a platform this year, So it's banging, and people love it.
So manje in this space ke sayo ke nje hip hop noma ngithi music or creative space in general. Mhlambe what challenges can you say mfethu ukuthi uke wabhekana nawo and how did you overcome those challenges because phela we know ukuthi umkhakha mfethu yabo wakhiwe ngawo kahlahla ama challenges yabo as was solver that's where you becoming better even yourself.
Like to be honest, the environment elokishini mfethu it's very bad. You know, when I'm not saying like people have to be hip hop, all of them, like mean the youth, they mustn't be like all hip hop. Some do house, Kwaito, Afro music, whatever. But when I represent mine, there are few who loves what I share. You know what I'm saying? So like when I share, some don't like what I share. So I become frustrated. I become lonely, like what I'm doing, maybe it's something which will not become supportive. But when I look at other people's documentaries, like when I reach from like overseas, when I'm watching like people doing their documentaries, it's the same related story as my story. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to be digging down people's anxiety to follow your step, to listen to hip hop and try to find what hip hop is all about. So basically your question is good because I cannot change everybody to like what I'm doing. But I won't also be like what you do. Let's say you play soccer. I won't like go to the stadium and watch you do the gym and go when you play the game. It won't happen. So what I'm trying to say is things will not be in the same calendar. We share different styles, we share different gifts. So in particularly, music is music. I rather develop what I develop, and people may develop what they develop. But the structure is love everybody, communicate.
Yeah, and uhleze khona vele umuntu uzigonna follow what you're doing, because enye into nami that I've seen yabona, because when we were like starting out, even Guatina, I used to think ukuthi no, everyone should be watching my show. People there are people ngampela who are not meant to watch it. And I must be fine with that. Kumele futhi kuze kube yinto esengifuna ukuyiforce. Your fans vela out there. That's why we market. We are marketing because we want to find the people who are in this cycle who's gonna understand. Because umuntu who's your fan, you're not gonna beg umuntu who's your fan to be your fan. They will hear your thing. And same time, they are following, because that's what they are meant. Even wabona manje Aries or Nesty, it's not everyone who listens.
It's not everyone.
And in reality,
it's reality.
Even wabona who gets to face it sometimes, because it's easy when ubona numbers are big out there to think ukuthi everyone is following you. But uma uphinda uhambe and then meet people, they bond, this person. Ngazoyitshela ukuthi mhlawumbe is being rude or what, kanti phela impilo we like different things. And for us to have like a society vele we must be different vele in a way we must be different, because uma sesifana kakhulu
it will bore.
So nithuthwane.
That's very true.
That's very true. Even nane variety uma kuthiwa siyafana ngeke izibe khona. People who like variety kakhulu yabo. We are people who like variety kakhulu. So ke manje ke since ke nje because ngiyakuzwa ukuthi umdala vele ku music yabo ukuthi we're going solo in 2001 nginabani mina lapho ingeke was still a kid. I was still a kid. So ke manje and inama challenges nje obuwachaza nje kwakhona ukuthi elokushini yabo indlela abantu abacabanga ngayo. So ke manje you are guaranteed ke lapho ukuthi uzothola usuku space sometimes uthola ubhekene ne-anxiety and depression. So wena uma uyithola that space wenza kanjani yabo to overcome that space, because phela iwashayila ama creative lento yabo kakhulu mfethu.
Well, what I do, I write about those things. I write about those things and be with them and be with people, because people, you cannot like estimate the mind of people, what is in their source of mind from today on. So I'll be that person. Hey, Phat Capital, how are you? Hey, you're right, Machita and Johnny. Hey, where you going? I'm going to Smokiez depot. I'm going to do something at the studio. I keep my pistol blazing like that. Hey, where you going today? I'm going to town. I'm going to meet with someone, a business associate. We're trying to plot something. We try to embrace something. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep my pocket safe, try to keep my space safe, because I don't know what other people think sometimes. You know, you might get someone, hey, how's the children? I need to smoke, and you keep out, it's fine. Because you know what, that's how we share, that's how we live. It's our environment. But it grows bigger. The raps goes
even yabo ngiyayithanda ngendlela othi ubhekana nayo, because mawuzobheka thina in this generation yethu nalokho bazoyiveza on TV when you are feeling depressed, ezivalele endlini phuza amaphilisi ulale, kanti manje you're not gonna solve depression.
You can't.
You must do the work.
You must do the work.
Because ngaleskhathi unyakaza, that's when kwawena kahlahla uzoswabuluka ngesomthetho, because hiyo I think ukuhlala wedwa kakhulu sometimes ku right ku wrong futhi yabo, because uma uzizwa nawe ngampela udepressed, mina ngiyakholela ekuthini run vele mfethu, do something yabo, njengobhala now be creative. Ungahlali and wait for that time ukuthi siyeza isikhathi la engizozizwa khona engathi nami ke manje sengikwi stage
wethu uNkulunkulu sizoyisiza. I never saw it in the Bible, but I think it's there.
Hayi ngeke mfethu ngoba manje ke sengifuna ke manje siye kuyona ke umsebenzi wakho lo sanda ukhiphe yabo, because I want us to like profile it mfethu yabo from ngani yini, it's an album or
it's an album.
Inengoma ezingaki?
Inengoma ezi12.
Yo, album ngempela. Album ngempela. I want us to unpack it yabo nje from isihloko mfethu side title of the album
Okay.
and then nento mhlambe that you wanted to achieve ngayo and then you will go too deep ke manje ke analyzing song by song yabo.
Yeah. All right, the album is called My Era. So my era symbolizes the structures of my beginnings of loving the music and the stages which I've went through in life and the things I've seen in life. Life changes around me, in front of me.
Plus, that's the only thing that is consistent in this world, change. So nothing is permanent except change.
Yeah, which is it's a good product. And the family at Smokiez Depot, they say it's a good product, especially my producer, Smokey. And the friends, they say it's very awesome. And people are relating so far since it's been out. So the reason I'm here at Now Popular, this is my family now. And like I need my album to grow and blow and glow at the same time. Yeah, so you find 12 tracks. You find the tracks like My Era.
I know. Let's start with the first one. What is the first one?
The first one is called On Fire.
On Fire. What does it speak about?
On Fire speaks about the blowing image of my being, of like who's Phat Capital. What it's all about.
So it's more like very an intro track. You are introducing us to yourself.
Yes. And the second one is called Flames. Flames, like I'm burning in flames. And people need to like have fun when I'm burning, because when I burn, I sing music. I just rap music.
Because there are people who are like impilo yakhe will be changed by just listening to what you're saying. So you must never underestimate the impact that you are having when we are speaking, because it's words that can change our lives. But we can think of it's money that can change our lives, but it's words, because words, they're always gonna be like sparking something into our brains.
It's very powerful.
Then but we will work towards it, because most people, they think it's money that we need, but we need words more than money.
We need words more than money. The third one is called It's Amazing. It's amazing. Like it's for me, it's like I'm walking in Hollywood, because Hollywood in America is a place where I wish to visit. It's basically talking about the models in Hollywood. Like it's very guitarish. It's very like trumpetish. It's very nice. That's engaging.
Because then you know that we mustn't forget to produce something.
Producers,
because I'm the behind the scenes guy. I know sometimes they get left out. Who produced the first one? The second one and third one.
Actually, the whole album is produced by Smokey IP Lab, which is Smokiez Depot.
At least you work with one person.
One person, and it's very good to pile up everything.
We produce it, we masterisha,
yes. He did all that work.
That's nice. That's nice. So let's move to the fourth one.
And the fourth one is called 9 Yards.
9 yards.
9 yards. Like we walking on 9 yards.
When 9 yards is special when we're watching American football. Because you're getting my yards.
9 yards. It's a project that talks about the customization of this, should I say, Illuminati, all the structures forms. So it's a scary part of how people get trapped in Illuminati platforms through trivia, calculation, all these numbers and whatever, signatures and all that forth. But it talks about embracing the things that people are getting them into in order to embrace the richness of life. Yes, so it's a 9 yards before you get into it.
It's more like 6 feet from gold.
So the other one is called Chocolate. Chocolate is for woman. Beautiful woman of Africa.
But I want to make music.
So it says for the beautiful woman who like to clap, but it's also a dance hall.
Okay. It's not specifically.
It's not basically hip hop.
A woman that you are interested in.
Yes, just for the woman who like to move their body. And the other one is called The Nightmares.
Oh, which one is 6?
Yes, it's called The Nightmares. Nightmares is a best one to communicate with me. Like I've been to nightmares, I've been to a lot of deep things which sometimes I don't like to talk about, but it's vigilant to talk about Phat Cap. It's just Phat Cap explaining what his life has been like before and now. Yeah, and then we've got like I Am Phat Cap, which is the other track, number 7. We got like I Am Phat Cap, which is a beautiful song too, which talks about Phat Cap at his later stage and his olden days when he started to form his music. Yeah, and we got like Dash. The Dash is a clubby song. Dash is a beautiful song. It's all about explosion in the clubs when people like to drink, when people love to party. And then we've got songs like we've got so many. That's a 9-1. We've got songs like so many songs. Sometimes I got dashed out. We've got songs. Let me go for.
Kushote ngamanje kushote ezu3 9 10 11 12.
Okay, we've got I've got a lot of plantation, but people can go. I won't lie to you, people can go and just can see. Sometimes I cannot embrace more for the lack of somehow, some way, you know what I'm saying? But I'm sorry about that. People may understand the vision, the Broadway of the morning, but people should go there and check on the account. They will get and dig in.
We still gonna like giving them yonke into even on a very podcast attachment we put them.
That's how it goes. That's how
people need to just click because my link is for people to be easy to access your stuff.
That's very nice.
It's like manje we market
it's a marketing.
You just need people to keep hearing you, and as beguzwa vele those who are meant to relate, they will relate, and emva kwalokho become abantu ngampela who's gonna follow your stuff.
Yes,
so ke manje ke uma ubheka mfethu, because I feel like iDurban is behind kakhulu in Durban when it comes to zona zonke lezi abo music nani, because maningi even some artists mangathiwa bese golo ungathola ukuthi ngabe akude kakhulu nala ikhona. So how do you think we can grow mfethu Durban music industry nje?
The Durban society, we need to act together, act with one structure, act with one bone. You know, don't say when you like, I'm a hip hop artist also. If you want to work with me in the same genre as we share the same genre, you need to step up to me or I'll step up to you. You know, and let's work together and be one nation. We don't have to take a flight, Mango, and go to Joburg and think that we're gonna go to Universal at the same building and represent our demos in order to submit for a deal. That's not gonna work all the time. No, we need to be one nation here. There are fundings in Durban. Things are happening in Durban. It's just that we don't want to work together.
We're too divided.
Yeah, we're too divided. When I rap my Mastro hip hop, you rap maybe your dividends hip hop. Let's mix it together and make it one way rap, which is hip hop, subway hip hop, and then we submit the same profile of hip hop in KwaZulu-Natal. You know what I'm saying?
Pride, because we have too much
pride. Yes, the pride. That's why people are not going anywhere. They end up taking nyaupe. They end up drinking so much alcohol.
Because man, they have to be look cool. You have to be cool, man. You think you're better than me. Man, when the show, vele ukuthi mangikubona nami ngikubone ngathi vele you are cool.
Available. Which you are not. Sina low adorance ukuthi I mean ngiyazi gazi kakhulu mina. Yibona lo iyona ke lonto wena put eslimazayo la elente KwaZulu-Natal. But if you go to Joburg, like how many songs maybe did Smokiez did with other artists in Joburg? Even Zawe did a song with Smokiez. You know what I'm saying?
Akasho ukuthi ayikuzawe mina nguStoki yabo. And thina leyo nto ngampela uma uzoyibheka it's killing our culture.
It's killing
our culture because we are competing instead of understanding ukuthi uma ukuthi oyedwa wethu wins yabo hip hop wins because
Yes.
phela mina that's what I believe in yabo if mfethu wenza lo music engikwenzayo
Yes.
and uba on top it means ukuthi kwamina lento that I'm doing
Yeah.
yabo iba on top
Iba
yabo.
on top, yes.
And egoli but they understand that even ngisho artist asuka la umuntu uyasuka kade ene pride engashare umsebenzi wabantu the moment efika egoli uyambona usiyashare manje music lento engenziwe yabo thina ayikho yabo even ngisho ngakubona ama podcast yabo ayikho leyo connection lo oyibona nasegoli buka egoli ukuthi uMac G bonke ba recordela ka David Mashabelo yabo akukhona ukuthi bonke labantu futhi they are growing and I podcast ka Mac G is bigger than I podcast ka Mashabela kodwa u recordela studio sakhe mangathiwa bekula eNatal bezomkhipha umuntu kodwa manje le nto iyabakhulisa lento because manje ekugcineni njoba nawe hip hop artist uma ukuthi nami ngi hip hop artist sihlangana we gonna share some fans
share some
fans
yes.
so share even na America they are where they are because of yona le collaboration
collaboration is power
thina sinabo nanabantu weva ama following manje ama artist ethu mozowabheka khona no 30,000 ama followers ano 20 kodwa still I project omunye umuntu asifuna ukuyisupport sengazuthi when I'm supporting you azohamba kumina ama fans
which is not gonna happen
ngiba ngizomlalela omunye umuntu kodwa I'm not gonna stop listening to you yabo because wena vele introduce to that person iyo lento le engazuthi eyasikaka understand kahle
hayi angiboni yabona nje ngeke bayi understand for some time because I think the into character demon ine demon phakathi ukuthi why nginqaba ukwenza I track with a person osalo uyayibona but mina ngijabula ukuthi ngenze I collaboration nomuntu oselapha let's say for uDuncan for an example yabo if I have to step to uDuncan fanele ngase ngiqalile ukstepa kumuntu ola eduze before I get to Duncan because if I step to Duncan will have so many questions to ask me. What if those questions I cannot attend ukuthi ngim-answerish? I understand a lot. So we have to start grooming from here until we go to Duncan's place and say, Duncan, this is what we have, bro. Please, we need to work together. We know you're famous, and once we got you here, you are the key to access us there. You know what I'm saying basically
because uqinisa ubone ngathi uyabeefa nawe manje mayisekubuza ukuthi yawo manje ubusebenze nobani
yayibona
kuza lapha phezulu because abantu phela they want TV kodwa manje iskill singakapolish because phela the more work you put in yabo that's where now you are polishing your skill yabo because kubalekile ukusipolish iskill sakho yabo ukuze because ungazitshela ukuthi nawe you are not TV material ingoba izinto ezinye yabona wakadlula kuzona we
awuhluzwa
yabo because phela kumele upolisheke the more you doing something the more now you are becoming the best kuyona because uqala ukunderstand manje okay
kuhamba kanje
ukuthi uvele nje ufuna ukuvela ku TV same day yabo skill sakho sikakenze kulutho even the way state of mind sakho kwakhona
mindset and all this stuff
kodwa manje futhi you want fame and izokubulala ifame mayizofika ngempela ungekho ready yabo you must always be prepared for fame because it's not always glitter yabo njengoba hlezi kushiwo it's not always glitter fame but it comes with a lot of things
yabo
even ngisho the basic things of in life ithatha zonke yabo ikushiye nezinto ngempela yabona nawe uthola ukuthi akusasurvive ubone artist umaliwa mfethu uthola artist belisayiniwe kanjani mase liwa sekumele libuyele eKasi ukuthi iswe selidabukisa kanjani yabo
frustration
sekuyinkinga futhi ngeke kusarecover so ke manje ke to my next question because ngiyathanda nakhona ukuthi define mfethu in our own context yabo I want us to talk about the South African dream ukuthi wena at this age mfethu sesiphila kuyona what would you say nje for wena nje Phat Cap or for everyone mhlambe othola ukuthi anga resonate nawe what would you say ukuthi is the South African dream nje njengamanje?
Well, the South African dream image if us we don't act while maybe the government act with what has to be done that means the embassy is falling. We need to act with what the government is acting to do. You know, otherwise, if we don't, we won't qualify. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say. That the youth need to wake up. We don't have to fall while that man there is still standing. You know what I'm saying? Never mind whatever is happening. Things are always happening that sabotage his life and ruin the reputation. But basically what I'm saying, if there's a movement in parliament, there's a movement with us.
Ngoba phela vele we are kahle we are the people. Yabo ithina vele we are moving yonke letho yabo. We are the market. Ithina futhi we are the producers. Kahle we are everything.
We are everything.
Yeah, we are everything. Mina ngikholelwa vele ekutheni there is somebody who's going to come mhlawumbe kwenye country and come to save us. Nanoma umuntu ofethu oqhamuka kwenye country eclaim ukuthi uzosave ngasemthetho usuke yisaver yena usuke ezosebenzisa thina yabo to make sure ukuthi kubukeka sengazuthi they are saving us because nobody is going to love us more than we love ourselves.
Yes, South Africans we are blessed as South Africans to have all these maybe bad conditions because my daddy told me if there are bad conditions in your life, that means you need to solve them. And nothing comes with a better price without being hurt sometimes. That's what my daddy told me.
And that's what we're doing, even as business people. Because the reason we start businesses is because we want to solve problems. But without problems, there's no business.
There's no business. No one will be inspired by your business. You need to sparkle it up. Things will fall and crumble, but wake up and you build again.
Kuyithathe because phela vele sifunda ngakho bethu kushizile. Yabo mina uma kumnandi akekho umuntu ongathedla ucheese every day afunde. Yabo ama lessons asuke emancane yabo uzovuka ushaya amanzi ashisayo, ushaya ijacuzzi, wenze zonke lezi zinto lezi ezizana ama lessons lapho. Kodwa that day kumele ulale eminyango yabo that's when ngempela uthola ukuthi impilo will click yabo kwavula ikhanda lakho luzosa yabo kuzosa konke bese eminyango.
This is life. This is
life vele injalo. Injalo. So ke manje khona mhlawumbe into ungafuna ukushiya nayo nje mhlawumbe some sort of freestyle ngoba phela you say something ngoba uyacappella.
I will. Yeah, okay. Let me just give it out for you. Okay. All right. Usually I use the beatbox before I spit.
Okay, no problem. But to do your thing, yabo.
Okay. Yo. They think they flyest, combined in one chamber. Came back with summer rose to my chamber. Smoking ashes, lifetime on testicles. Moving back so you know you better check the coast. Open up and vibe on Bibles. Like survival on the Sandman's Corabos. Check it out because I'm using my kind of vibrance. They wanna stop, they wanna see us coming up there. I'm the fossil, moving with the arm wrestle. Check it out because today they call me the professor. Rocking the table like the gamble on professor. Check it out, it's just a game like the bitch of Picasso. Raid the gators, moving like the elevators. The alligator, rapping move the tempo. It's the rapper, moving with the temperature. It's fat capital, ate you with your Dillinger. Check the table, freestyle communicator. Check the computer, move like the candidator. Check it out because they calling me the boss hater. I don't understand no hesitation when they pull up. Guns popping, thinking they are imitating. The guns falling, think that the sky's falling. Check the data, the car lane, the movie jada. My eyes are open, check who's the second grader.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you so much.
Podcast. So ke manje ke mfethu bengifuna nje sike sibatshela abantu ukuthi where they can find your work mfethu abafuna ukufollowisha go Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Ngicela nje ubanike nje ama handles akho kona yonke lezo ndawo.
Yo guys, thank you so much. Unginika yelothu. Thank you so much guys. Like my album is found on iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, and everywhere you wish to seek to find it.
Now even on YouTube.
Even YouTube, yes. Even YouTube music, yes. So it's Phat Capital, my era. The album is my era. Yes, and on my email is tembuericn@gmail.com. Tembuericn gmail.com. You can book me and I'll come and perform. You know what I'm saying? And on Instagram, it's temboericn@gmail.com. That's my Instagram. temboericn@gmail.com. And then on Facebook, it's Eric Tembo. My page is Phat Capital. You know what I'm saying? So you can also call. I don't know if I can give out my number.
You can give them your
my
WhatsApp
number, yes, it's also on WhatsApp. Yeah, thank you so much. My number is 069-133-0713. 069-133-0713. Yeah, that's how it is.
I know.
Working with Smokiez Depots. Yeah, it's just to say something about my production with Smokey. Right here it's happening. If you wish to record your whole profile, it will be taken throughout the year. The recording it's 850. The recording throughout the year. If you wish to record at Smokiez Depot. If you want to get connected with Smokey, you can go to Smokiez Depot on Facebook and talk to Smokey Beat Lab. Thank you so much. Now, Popile, this is my home. You can come here anytime.
Thank you
so much. Thank you so much.
To me, abantu abaningi they can think ukuthi mhlawumbe mase to popile sithi usuyi celebrate.
No.
Kodwa kumina mfethu ukuphumelela it's a state of mind yabo so nje kumina ukupopa yabo the moment you was mfethu ukuthi what are you setting out to do yabona and you are going after that mfethu kuyona yonke into that you doing. Mina ngiyakholelwa ekutheni ngesomthetho upopile because I do believe ukuthi happiness if it comes from chasing our dreams yabo nanoma iliphi dream lakho yabo it's not ukuthi kufanele uze specific ukuthi it's this dream specifically as long as you chasing something that you think ukuthi wena you want yabo omva kwalokho sekuthi ke mfethu go get the money because phela manje as you get to the people that's where you are getting the money,
that's where you get the mood.
Yabona ke manje sesizovala ke nje mfethu kunomuntu ke lapha emakhaya mfethu you don't know where to start yabo you don't know what to do abangazi even none first move that they can do. So what advice can you give mfethu umuntu onjengaloyo nje mfethu for them yabo to make sure ukuthi na impilo yabo it start moving?
You know what, if you like, let's say you want to do like, let's say for some time being, like you want to do music, you want to do acting, you need to find your image. You need to find yourself. You need to build that character. And don't jump into things which you know you're not circulated to do. And if you are that person, you want to do something, stay away from bad friends. Stay away from bad breath. People with bad breath, which wrong friends. And try to be with friends who have articulation standards. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much. And now ukuthi busabukile ke lapha emakhaya, make sure ukuthi ya subscribe yabo, subscribe bra, click notification button, ushare umsebenzi nabanye abantu, lumkile izinyanga. I'm signing out. Thank you.